Vital Transformation is a free platform for people who are looking to become the strong, empowered, and successful person you choose to be. Our guided sessions allow beginners to progressively practice the right techniques at the right time to achieve a personal life that's full of success in all areas. We take you from beginner to intermediate to advanced levels. Each session challenges you to implement one behavioral change, which raises your capabilities and power in every act of life. As a nonprofit, we proudly make our content and offerings free. Help us keep growing and creating new content by making a donation to Vital Transformation. Visit us at vitaltransformation.org/donate and visit our store to find some of our newest products like our book, The Laughing Billionaire: How to Become Rich and Happy. Thanks for joining us, and let's get started.
Welcome to our intermediate series on Secrets of Success, Rich and Happy. This series offers an overview on how to grow richer and happier. We'll address how to become more rich and happy, the meaning of being rich and happy, what are the pillars, and how are the pillars working for you in your life. As usual, we'll introduce you to your personal challenge, which is designed to get you in the habit of practicing things that are healthy for the new you. Ready? Awesome, let's get started. With that, we invite you to get settled in a place where you can digest this information without interruption or struggle, clear your mind, and get ready to take the next step in a vital transformation. Let's start with a brief moment of silence to focus and meditate on what you're about to learn, receive, and practice.
Hi everybody, and welcome to our new series, as we call it, The Secret of Success. Secret of Success, when we all want to be successful. So let's explain about the whole concept of what success is all about. The first session that we're going to start with will be how to be rich and happy. And of course, before we diving into it, I would like just to prepare you as you get used to our series. We always give you a challenge at the end of this series. So it's very important for us to take it very seriously with a lot of commitment and keep going, keep pushing so you can grow to become the person that you always wanted to be. In the end of each series, we will challenge you. Respect those challenges, as those challenges are helping you to grow and become rich and happy. Thank you. Let's get into it right now. So what does it mean to be rich and happy? I mean, if you think about being rich, is basically sustenance, money, success, the way you want it, and being happy at the same time. A lot of time we find out that people who have been rich, happy, or still rich and happy, not necessarily can put a smile on their face. I remember myself driving with a guy in his beautiful car. He told me, can you imagine, he was looking at three people playing with a soccer ball in the street in a certain neighborhood that it was kind of broken, inner city kids. And he told me, I wish I can have a smile like they have. And then I looked at his face and I said, why don't you? So I'm so busy making the same money that I made last year that I'm not even have time to be happy. So the question remain, can you be rich and happy? Where is happiness and money meet each other? There is such a place that physicality and fulfillment of your emotion that we call happiness can be in the same plate, can be in the same space. And the answer, my friend, about 4,000 years ago, lived a man, I don't know if you're familiar with his name is Abraham the Patriot. He wrote a book that's called the Book of Formation. Within this book, he said that abundance, meaning all fulfillment, coming from a place that you could call it light, you could call it endless light, you can call it energy. It doesn't really matter what you're calling it. It matters that you understand that there is a certain energy out there that's fulfilling all desire. And when your desire is being played right, and all your desire is very, very clear what exactly you want, then that desire will be fulfilled. Now the desire for money and the desire for happiness are a bit different, but they're both fulfilled by the same higher intelligence that we choose to call it here as the Kabbalists are calling it, endless light. So you, from this point on, I might refer to the light, energy, fulfillment. You choose to call it whatever you wish. But if you're hearing me say the word light or endless light or energy or higher intelligent, I'm basically mean the same thing. So like this, you can follow me in an easier way. So when we talk about fulfillment, think about it. What is fulfillment? Is something outside of yourself that go and fulfill what you need. Yes, it's possible to be rich and happy when the source of energy is coming exactly from the same place. That's really what it's all about. Understanding that the light, whatever it comes in the shape of money, whatever the light comes in the shape of happiness, whatever the light comes in the shape of fun, this is all called light. So whenever you feel great, whenever you want to feel great, you are actually drawing down to yourself energy that we call endless light. Going back to the concept of being rich and happy, and to understand that, it will be wise enough to go back to our previous series when we addressed the concept of how to develop our well-being, or what we call the pillar of well-being. As you remember, we were talking about being spiritual, overcoming the ego, self-acceptance, being a being of sharing, giving, helping. The reason I want you to go back there is very simple, because understanding those things will get you to a place where you can be rich and happy. Because rich and happy usually don't meet each other. Remember that. And if you don't believe me, please become rich and then call me when you need to be happy. Don't be shy to do so. And if you are happy, maybe you're sitting too comfortable on the couch and dreaming about becoming rich. But mixing both of them, we need some technology. We need some secret technology to make sure that we're getting to rich and happy. And for that, we need the endless light, the higher intelligence, something outside of ourselves to fulfill it. By practicing those pillars of well-being, it will help us step by step to prepare my vessel, to prepare my container, to prepare my desire to be fulfilling with that higher intelligent energy or endless light into my soul. So through that, I can be rich and happy. Let's be honest right now. I want you to be honest, not just with me, with yourself, and ask us a few questions. Go to the list of the pillar that we put for you in the previous session and ask yourself, am I working on my spirituality? Yes, no. Am I working on my ego? Yes, no. Am I working on self-acceptance? Yes, no. Am I become more of a sharing person? I'm giving more. Those questions are important. The reason they are important, it's not about the yes and no that you want from yourself. It's all for you. It's about understanding that once you realize, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? This is not just about another course. This is not just about another session. It's not just about another lecture. It's about improving your life. And remember what I told you in the beginning. The proof is in the pudding. It's not about just, well, I made the pudding. I didn't put sugar, but I made the pudding. It doesn't taste well. So the bottom line that we need to understand, it's got to be working for you. Your life got to get better. And that's how you know if the pillar are truly connect to your soul. You are doing something with that. I remember the first time that I started working with a chef. I had to be an assistant to a chef. And I remember I did exactly what he told me. He wasn't there, but he told me exactly what to do because he had to leave. When he came back about 2 hours later, he had to test the soup that I made. And he tested and said, "Whoa, what is that?" I said, "I did exactly what you told me." And he asked a very funny question. He said, "In what order did you do it?" I said, "Okay, good point." And from that point, I actually became his assistant. I was assistant to a chef for 3.5 years, studied so much about cooking, which was unbelievable. And the reason I'm sharing this with you, it's in life, the bottom line is it working? It's not about, do I get it intellectually, or, oh my God, that's smart, or I enjoyed that course. No, forget all of that. It's your life that gotta get better. You, the one who's supposed to become rich and happy. Don't ever forget that. You have a mission. You have a goal, and the goal is you, nobody else. You need to become rich and happy. And if it's not accomplished that goal, it's not enough just to understand those sessions and those words. Even if they are inspiring and wonderful, I want your life to get better. If you feel that you kind of lost a little bit and you are one of those people that like to accomplish everything fast. You know, there is some people who like fast food, fast course, fast sex, fast this. You gotta stop right now, because that's not how it works. The bottom line is the proof is in the pudding, meaning your life has to get better. Your life has to get better. So if it's not getting better, we're stopping right now and we're going back to the beginning, to the first session. It doesn't make you worse. It doesn't make you a bad student. No, it makes you a serious student. It makes you a person who wants to achieve the goal. That's great. Recognize that I didn't get it. This is the first thing for people who become successful, for people who become an achiever, overachiever. You know, think about it. A person who look inside and recognize the filth from within. Like the example I gave you with the baby in my book, okay? When a baby realizes that there is something in the diapers, you know, that means it's not a baby anymore. That's good. Go back to the beginning, start everything from scratch, and you will see how amazing it is. I will tell you personally about me. It took me 2 years to understand the concept that I'm teaching you. 2 years. I was sitting there, everybody was passing me by far, whoever I start with. 2 years. It took me to understand what people even want from me within this type of information. After 2 years and 3 months, I become the leaders of all those type of information I'm sharing with you. So just think about it. Go back, it's a great thing. So to push forward, meaning you gotta discover more. Don't forget the word discover, meaning this and cover. There is something that cover. Your treasure, your diamond, your gold is covered away from you. Ever happened to you that you lost your keys to the car and you look all over the house using your amazing 5 senses, right? And you look in everywhere. And then you go back to the same place where you start and the key are absolutely looking at you there from the beginning of the creation of the world. They're waiting for you. What happened? Your eyes couldn't see it. It was covered. Sometimes there is this cover, meaning it's covered. Things are not seen to the 5 senses. You gotta get into a point that you understand. The more you discover, the more happy you become. Why? Because what is happiness? What is happiness? Happiness is a feeling, is an emotions that we have inside, covered by all kind of weird things. Disappointment, issues, I'm not getting what I want. This is all curtains that not allowing us connect to our true happiness. So more you discover, more you peel away those little curtain, more you reach out to your inner diamond, to your gold, to your soul, to the fulfillment, to the endless light of fulfillment. That's really what it's all about. And that's why to become rich and happy, push forward. Do more. Do more for yourself. Remember, it's for you. And don't feel bad that it's for you. It's not the ego, as we explained in the series before. When you do for you, you become a better father, better husband, better wife, better mother to your kids, better partner. Everything becomes better to society. That's really what it's all about. I would like to present the challenge for this new amazing session. And the challenge is to basically take you to a place when you recognize the abundance, you recognize the endless light in your life. The way we do it, you write down 3 things in your life that you are so happy about, that you're so excited that you have them. Whatever it is, your health, your money, whatever that you want to write down there. After you write it down and you say it to yourself, those are the 3 things that I have in my life. Just say to yourself, let's say if it's money, the money that I have, this is how I feel the endless light in my life. The happiness that I have, this is how I feel the endless light in my life. Or whatever you write down on a piece of paper. Thank you.
This has been another episode of Vital Transformation's Guided Sessions. For more information, visit us at vitaltransformation.org, where you'll find access to all of our guided sessions, content library, weekly updates, and upcoming events. To keep content like this new, relevant, and free to the public, make a donation today at vitaltransformation.org/donate or write to us at donate@vitaltransformation.org. Thanks for joining us, and we'll speak to you soon.